This is extravagance that will not stop. Presenting the all-new 2024 GX 550, where capacity and refinement cross to take you past all that you once imagined. Assume command over each drive with a 349 horsepower twin super V6 motor and demonstrated full-time all-wheel drive framework. Enjoy up to 3 columns of finely selected seating and the high-level Lexus interface framework. Furthermore, for the people who find elation in stretching each boundary, the first-ever GX Overtrail grades are intended to take on any test. Now is the right time to intensify each experience. Now is the ideal time to encounter the new GX. Showing up at your Lexus seller in mid-2024. The Lexus GX held the edge structure, yet presently it depends on a similar GAF stage as the more seasoned Lexus LX and Toyota Land Cruiser 300 models. Also, even the wheelbase for these vehicles is presently something very similar, 2,850 mm, the past GX had 2,790 mm, it is really to be expected that the SUV has observably filled in size, the length has developed by 70 mm, up to 4,950 mm, and the width, quickly by 95 mm, up to 1,980 mm. That is, as far as size, the GX has come near the more established Lexus LX SUV. Valid, the level has diminished by 20 mm, 1,865 mm. The undercarriage configuration is something similar, a free two-fold switch suspension in front, a persistent hub toward the back. Costly forms of versatile safeguards. The vital distinction from the past model is electric power controlling rather than pressure-driven power directing. Indeed, even the transmission with long-lasting all-wheel drive and Torsen interaxle self-locking differential has been protected. Downshift in the exchange case presently connects quicker because of new actuators. The V8 motor has been resigned. All things being equal, there is a V6 3.4 petroleum biturbo motor, recognizable from the more seasoned Land Cruiser 300/Lexus LX models, yet its power is decreased to 354 horsepower, albeit the force is something similar, 650 Nm. These attributes more than cover the presentation of the past 8-chamber suctioned, 296 horsepower, 438 Nm. Rather than a 6-speed programmed is currently a 10-speed. This Lexus GX 550 can tow a trailer weighing 3.5 tons. There will in any case be no diesel in the GX model, however the very first half-and-half rendition ought to show up later. It will have a similar power plant that has of late appeared on the Toyota Tacoma pickup truck, a 2.4 petroleum Super 4-works pair with an electric engine and an 8-speed programmed. Likewise, interestingly, a different rough terrain form called Overtrail showed up in the Reach, the earthy-colored vehicle in the photos. Presently she will have a suspension with EKDSS water-powered stabilizers, a multi-territory select driving mode determination framework and a slithering voyage control creep control. Other features include a 20 mm wider track, 33-inch odd off-road tires, a locking rear differential, additional aluminium underbody protection and a black-painted roof. The Lexus GX debuted in a 2-row, 5-seater version, but there will also be options with a 3rd row of seats, which has an electric folding option for an extra charge. For such cars, 2 options for the 2nd row will be offered, a triple sofa or 2 separate chairs, but of the additional amenities, only heating. The trunk has a shallow underground, the spare wheel is suspended from below in the rear overhang, and a household socket. On the front panel there is a 12.3-inch instrument screen and a 14-inch media system TV. But the Lexus GX retained an abundance of analog controls. For example, the gearbox selector here is traditional, with fixed positions, and all off-road systems are controlled by hardware buttons and handles. The cabin has as many as 12 cup holders and 6 USB connectors. The basic package includes heated and ventilated front seats, dual-zone climate control, and Lexus Safety System plus electronic assistance. The panoramic roof of the Lexus GX never appeared, There is only a small sunroof. Options include a head-up display and a 21-speaker Mark Levinson audio system. Lexus Gx, like cars of previous generations, will be produced only in Japan. The start of sales is scheduled for the end of this year. And the upcoming hybrid version will develop new markets. For example, its appearance on the Eastern European market was announced, but only in 2024. Later, the related Toyota Land Cruiser Prados should come out. And the off-road version of Overtrail will soon appear on other Lexus models. Until now, the Lexus GX frame SUV has been a kind of multi-machine. The company positioned it rather as a large family SUV, which, as a bonus, has a good all-terrain potential.